So, habits is the habit again in continuation of decision making. Every human need to make a decision. We all make decisions to be able to do things. We all make decisions to be able to know things. We all make decisions to be able to go to places.
It's all about humanity.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Break Age Barriers again and again and again. My name is Blessing, aka Lady B. What I do here is talk about culture and human habits. So it's how to make that decision. If you're caught in between two things, it could be a life-changing event or probably in relation to your family or friends. It could be anything. Either you are left with two choices or multiple choices. One of the best ways to go about it is talk it out. Talk it out, but just don't talk it out with anybody and anyone. Because not everyone has your best interest at heart. So before you talk it out, make sure whoever you're talking it out with, which is another decision that you have to make, by the way. How do you know if that person fits the criteria of being that person you need to discuss whatever decision you want to make really with? Is either you both have a good relationship in that the person is, there for you, especially when things are not going very well with you. So, that person is always there with you. You have a good rapport with the person, or it could be probably a counselor, or it could be somebody in a higher position, probably in the community that you have some kind of reverence or regard to, somebody that you reverence, and that person has interest in you as well. You could talk it out with that person. It could be somebody in a pastoral position. It could be someone probably in a place of work that you have reverence for, or it could be somebody who is already in that career path of what decision you want to make. So, for example, if the decision is about cycling, and I say, for example, it's about cycling, make sure the person you want to talk it out with also cycles. If the decision is about probably traveling to another country, make sure the person you want to talk it with has probably gone to that country ahead of you. So that person has experience in that line. So this is how you know who to talk it out with, not just anyone. All right. 2. Plan it out. When you have a decision to make sure you have a plan alongside that decision. Probably you're caught in between two things that you want to do. Have a foreplan, like a vision of how you want to make that decision you're about to make happen. Have a visualized plan, have a vision of it, and have a plan of it. So that in that respect, you are able to see if this is achievable or not achievable. 3rd, consider all possibilities in the area of you have decisions to make when you're greeted with 2 or more situations. Make sure you research into it. Consider all the possibilities of whether it's going to be successful or not successful. Make sure you research into it. Make sure you talk it out. Make sure you look into it thoroughly before even taking that step, so you don't find yourself in a place where you really don't want to. 4th, how do you weigh all the pros and cons? Look into the advantage of whatever you want to do or achieve, and look into these disadvantages. How do you do this? By research, again, talking it out with people who already have experience in that line. Go to the professionals and sit back and see if that goes along with who you are and what you want to achieve. If that doesn't go with your personality or go with who you are or what you want to achieve, then it's time to scrap it. If it does, then you know that that's for you. So, and also always consider the risk factor as well. In decision making, some of us are strong willed and some of us aren't. So you have to consider your personalities as well. There's nothing wrong in being strong willed and there's nothing wrong in not being strong willed. Both personalities are necessary depending on who you are. We all handle things differently. I'm adding a fifth one because this is also very important. When you're making that decision, stay stress free. Whatever decision you're making, you're not making it out when you're stressed up or under pressure. When you take decisions, when you're under pressure, it always goes the wrong way because you took it without thinking thoroughly about it, looking at the procedures and the processes that are involved in achieving whatever you want to achieve, then it goes bust when you take decisions under stress, pressure, or duress. All right? So thank you so much for listening. Whatever you do, make sure you go through all the processes of being able to make a good decision to be able to better your life, your environment, and your community at large. All right? Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.